كل ما تمر يضيع العمر بضحكتك، كل ما تمر يطير الليل يحكي عن نفس، وانا ادور روحي بين
Hey everyone, I moved my merch store from that website that shall not be named that screwed my couple orders up to Fourth Wall. Check this out. With all new stuff, well, I mean some of the old stuff which you liked, but now this new shirt, the 8-bit console retro shirt that resembles another thing that shall not be named because I don't want to get copy strike. Copy strike? What the hell? What the f***? So yeah, go check out the new stuff. It feels good. I'm wearing one right now and it feels great. So yeah, buy my shit.
Hi! Okay. So happy. This is so much fucking fun. Okay. Let's recap. Okay, let's recap. 1. The resin has started happening again. I've poured the first 2 layers. I'm about to start painting. The rub is that I've been having problems with, did I say problems? I've been having problems with the curing process, especially for the later stuff. The reason with this is, I believe, because I used my heat gun for too long, so I'm going to try not doing that. That said, the stage is all nice and shiny and glittery, and it's doing the job. Happy, happy, happy. But today we're going to be focusing on the hand painting and these. But anyway, so my aunt-in-law builds really, really, really nice dollhouses. Like stuff like, she takes clients like we do, and then she builds them and then she sells them off. Last August, she lost most of her inventory. The stuff that she didn't lose, well, she gave me some of them. That's why for Jet Setter is why I started working with LEDs myself. Because I went on eBay and I just happened to look up dollhouse stage rigging. And right up on eBay. So I found these, and I was like, well, you know, I don't know how much I'm going to be using, so I got 4. And one thing that I'm quickly realizing is that they're battery operated, so I'm going to have to see if maybe I can choose it. So I'm going to see if I can just put all of them on one switch. But anyway, the rest of it is all stage rigging, and that's another reason why I have to take that out, is so that I can work on placing this.
And now we're back in my creative space. It is now hours later because I have this selfish need to eat. So we're back up in the kitchen where I can get a much better sort of view of everything that's going on up here. Plus more stuff is up here that I need to get at. So now we will do the stuff. We need to do the stuff. So quick change. It's like having a toy box. Okie dokie. I need a long one. Oh, how about that? Is it perfect? Oh man, that's so close. Okay. I'm gonna put these together and then I'll go from there, because that way I can gauge how much I need to shave. I wonder how close this actually is. I'm willing to bet that I might just be able to get away with shaving just like this right here. The problem will be, no, because I'll just turn it over. So if I can just shave the bottom off, then it can connect to the scaffolding above and Bob's your uncle, and I'll know how to do it in the back, despite the fact that I need to shave a whole lot more of that side. Yeah, it's like I need to shave off just that much. But it's nice to know that the space is there. I don't want to do this. Now the task comes of equalizing out the length of the feet. Huh, that's pretty close. All right, cool. Oh yeah, this looks good. Oh, baby. Yeah. Yo, this looks so fucking like words and stuff. I was concerned minutely that the radiator was going to get in the way of the trussing of the scaffolding, but it will not, because the radiator is going to go right here. This looks so fucking good. This is better than I thought it would look like. The next bit will be, I got to put that together, make sure it can come back out again. Then I've got to cut the other side. Okay. Yes. Okay. Here's the true test of what's going on with this. Will I be able to get it back in once it's all together? All right. Let's see how. That's a lot. Except I want it to come here. So I just need to cut this bit here up to there. Oh, that looks good. That looks better than a bowl of gumbo, I guarantee. And it fits. It just fits, but it fits. Okay, but now here's the problem. I have to find a way to rig this up. While we can do a full front in the front, which is fine. We can't do full rigging in the back. That looks good. It's not straight. Oh wait, that's not bad. I can get a door over that. Sometimes it's just the littlest details that can really either derail something or just make it painful. In this case, this is a relatively minor. Okay, how many lights should we use? Lots. I'm thinking lots. Well, that's how I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. This works like a charm. Let's just say this is the center, so we'll put one right here. We will put another one right there. And that's fine. We'll just put a whole bunch of them on and see what we keep. We'll see what we keep. Donk. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that's so nifty. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, this is so fucking cool. I don't know if it's as cool for you as it is for me, but I'm dying up in here. I'm dying. I'm living.
Time is short, the stakes are high. Can't afford to take it slow. When the journey feels too long, there's only one way to grow. Whoa. When the road gets tough, when the climb feels steep, just speed it up. Don't accept defeat. We need a montage. Oh yeah. Skip the struggle, just get there. One quick cut and now we're strong. 'Cause a montage moves things along.
buttholes. More buttholes.
And when I say different, I mean radically different.
No! I mean radically different buttholes.
We'll use that. Maybe. Yes. Maybe a little gray sear. Don't know yet. White scar. We will use some Averland Sunset. We'll use the metallic light azul. These are Marshall Stacks 1960 cabs. I had them custom made. The idea is to leave the black this alone, but we're gonna do the logo and I'm gonna do the casing in blue. But first thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush it, because there's just enough of the PLA to give it kind of a nice whiteness to it, and plus this, it'll look really good on here too. So I have checked the things and I have decided that we're gonna go for a silver tip on the knobs. The knobs themselves will be black, but this entire thing right here will be gold. The logo will be white, the casing will be blue. The Ampeg case we're gonna do in a similar fashion, except the knobs themselves will be gold. And the logo will be white, the power switches will be red. Good stuff. Just gonna start off really light. Okay. This is going smoothly. Once I hit it with the contrast, it's going to really change. Oh, that looks so fucking good. I love the fact that it's worn, but you can still see definition in the color. This reminds me of a Steve Martin movie I saw a long time ago called Shop Girl. It was a cinematic take on a Steve Martin novella called, well, it was Shop Girl, really, but it was, I think it was in French or something like that. Steve Martin, hell of an author. And he was in the movie, and so is Jason Schwartzman. Claire Danes played a lady that worked at, like, in the, like, the gloves section of, it might have been Sears or something, but it was either in, like, LA or New York or something like that. Beginning of the movie, Steve Martin comes in, super rich guy. He's looking for gloves for somebody he knows, and he pays for him and then leaves. And they're talking, they're really nice. And then afterwards, some uppity fucking skank bitch comes up to the counter. She's like, some dude left these for you. And they were the gloves, and in it, oh, that looks so good. In it was a note from the rich guy saying, I would like to have dinner with you. And then there was like his number, something like that. So she calls him, they set up the date, and they go to, he comes to her house to pick her up. And it is, you know, it's poor person LA. So she lives in an efficiency. And Steve's kind of not really into it because he's super rich, like super fucking rich. He just is kind of like, okay, this is quaint. And she's like, do you want some wine? And he's like, sure. So he has some, and, you know, it's probably like a month and a half old. For those of you who don't know, you're supposed to drink wine within 30 days, otherwise it turns. And so they have it, and he's like, ugh. So they leave, they go on their date, and it's a fine date. And they start dating. But she also starts dating Jason Schwartzman, who is basically the opposite of Steve Martin's character. He's not, like, he's a really eager kid, and he has, like, stuff that he wants to do. But he's basically got a dead-end job. And his job is he designs logos for a guitar amp company called Something Dog? Not Horny Dog. And that's his job. So he design. Oh, that's what his. He doesn't create the logos. He creates the stencils that you use to paint the logos or mount the logos or mold the logos. And that's his job. But so she's dating this guy, and she's dating Steve Martin at the same time. and uppity bitch wants to steal Claire Danes' rich guy. And they see, she's like, they're at a gala event or something. Oh, that's right, because Steve Martin invited her to the event. And they didn't go together, I think. And so she shows up with Jason Schwartzman. Oh, Ray Porter. That's the rich guy's name. So somehow cunt finds the guy's name, but she thinks Jason Schwartzman. She thinks Jason Schwartzman is Ray Porter. And so she picks him up, they leave, and the whole time they're in bed, she's shouting, "Oh, Ray!" And it's hilarious because his name is nowhere near Ray. I don't remember what his name is in the movie, but I'm not the biggest fan of Jason Schwartzman, but it was a good movie, and his character was really well done. At any rate, that's what made that's I was thinking about that because of what I'm doing here. Okay, so we are back at the thing with the Parkans, and that is because I have decided to completely switch out the battery operated ones, which I may have been able to get a battery for or a power supply for. I went instead to just go to 12 volts. This is just going to run on a single power system that can handle all the lights. We're gonna run it to this. We're gonna basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wire it through the scaffolding, the trusses, into this. This is just it's a dimmer, and the reason why I got this is because these things are really bright. But the cool thing is this thing comes with a remote too. So if you have it on, just all the way on, it will control the dim for it'll control the brightness. So this is really cool. These are actually surprisingly cheap too. I have already done one, and then I was like, well, I should probably film this. So I took some cheap speaker wire, cut it up into several different lengths, and now I'm just gonna badly solder everything together and run it through the scaffolding, through the rigging. So the next one is we have to do blue. Adam Savage once said this was the most powerful tool in his shop, and I have to agree with him. This saves so much time.
Screws on the table, scatter wide. A motherboard awaiting, side by side. Cables like vines in a neon maze. This builds a saga, stretching days. Speed it up, let the frames just fly. Watch the hours vanish in the blink of an eye. Time's a glitch, but we'll make it right. Building in fast forward all through the night. All through the night. Fence spinning.
All right, so I have to wait for four of them to come in. But beyond that, it's all done. All of them work. I'll see you next week. Bye.